Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that had defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we'll see the #2 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the ACC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Bringing it out, it's Little. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The offense going with the hurry up.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play. Now the offense is set up with a short field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends, they're really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. will call for the fair catch here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Handoff here from the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking for his big tight end. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Now, the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now here's the toss play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the grab. Great footwork, a big opening now. Touchdown, South Carolina. Just ran away from the defense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Howard. They'll try a pass here. Looking right. This one caught. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and to talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. Doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. LSU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. There's the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, LSU. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll test the right side here. Runs right over the defender. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this offense does such a great job of putting the threat of the quarterback and the running back on this defense. It puts the defense in a tough spot because it's really hard to take both away. This time, the quarterback gets out and shows you the speed he has as well.
First down and 10 now. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. It's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. He's moving out of the pocket. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or two.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Little. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Quick throw to the left side. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Howard. A short completion to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down after that completion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the fair catch signaled for and take it. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a deep completion. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Dropping back. It's Howard. Lets it go. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up second down.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Always looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. And a huge gain across midfield all the way to the 40-yard line. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Trying to extend the play. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This will likely be the last play of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half. It's really more of the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback still with the football. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Powerful running here. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Inside the 30 now. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Jacobs. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game on the play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game with this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And this one will be fair caught. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Lawrence.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Looking to pass here on second down. another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Toss play to the outside. Powers through the tackle. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's a football play right there. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers?
Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Touchdown, Gamecocks. To stretch the lead, the route is on. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. 14. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Looking downfield, it's Collins. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Launching it. And it's broken up there. Great play. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
2nd and 10 here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
LSU 14.
They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll try to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. But that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Bringing it out, it's Little. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but a solid game there at 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Now it's 2nd down here. And now they'll run it on the draw. Fights through the tackler. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to throw. It's Collins. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. Wideout's now clustered. And here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
They'll run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Come up on 3rd down. Solid drive. Defense trying to get off the field here.
Here we go.
Can he get there on the ground?
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today.
Got it.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
Cobra.
They'll hand it off.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And they tackle him for a huge loss, 9 yards behind the line. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day. That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And it's intercepted. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Offense getting set. It's second down. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the South Carolina Gamecocks.